Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading. This is for the 16th to the 23rd of February. I'm going to start off by pulling your charms to see what is around your energy field this week. And you have the cat coming out twice and the key. Cancer, with the cat coming out twice for you, we know that this message is very strong for you this week. The cat symbolizes independence and intuition and mystery. And most of all, what I am feeling is that you need to trust your instincts this week. I also feel that there is this element of mystery around you. Cancer, people can't quite pinpoint what is going on with you, what you're thinking, what's happening, because I feel there is so much bubbling beneath the surface that only you are aware of. Now, with the key coming through here and the heart on top of the key, Cancer, this tells me that this week you could be able to open a door to a relationship that is based on love. Now, this could very well speak to us of a romantic relationship. Or, my dear Cancers, this could be meeting a new friend, or it could be that you get closer to somebody in some way. But the door is opening for you to expand the energy of love in some way. Right, let's go ahead and continue with your reading. So we want to see now all the possible energies and messages coming through this week for Cancer, please. I'm going to start off by looking at the theme of the week. Then where you're being tested, what you're meant to understand, how to integrate this lesson, and how this lesson benefits your future. Cancer, I'm going to start off here with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, and we're looking at the theme of the week, the overall energetic storyline. Now, Cancer, this is very big and very positive. We are seeing two major arcana cards coming through for you, and both very positive. The Magician is telling me that this is the week you're going to see manifestations taking place in your life. And it's big, Cancer. These are manifestations you have been working on for a long time. There is an element of change coming about, and I do feel that this Wheel of Fortune has a lot to do with the new Chinese New Year beginning on the 17th of February. We are leaving the year of the snake and we're moving into the year of the fire horse. This energy is speaking to me of a theme that not only will happen this week, but I think, Cancer, you're going to feel this for quite some time. Big changes and manifestations are on the horizon. You are in for a very exciting period. Let's move on now and see where you're being tested. And we have 2 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Now, Cancer, I am seeing something very interesting for you. Where you are being tested is where your happiness lies. And I feel for many of you, you have a problem putting yourself first, especially when it comes to people you care about. You always seem to find a reason or an excuse to put them first, their needs, their desires, their wants, and you put your happiness second. Now it's coming through because with Two of Pentacles here, Cancer, I feel you have been repeating this pattern for a long time. And now it's time to look at this closely and to understand that when you prioritize yourself, my dear Cancers, when you don't discard what you're feeling and your needs, things automatically change. Not only does your vibration start to rise, and with this higher frequency, you will begin to attract more and positive things in your life, but you will also be able to still be there for people you love, but not at your own expense. You have to prioritize yourself. So if this resonates with you, my dearest Cancerians, it's time to look at where you are repeating this pattern. Put a stop to it and put yourself first. Now let us move on and see what you're meant to understand this week. What's the core lesson here, my dear Cancers? And we have King of Swords and Page of Swords. Cancer, you are presenting under this message as King of Swords. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of King of Swords I'm speaking about. And what you need to learn right now, my dear Cancers, is that you have everything within you to make bold, strong decisions, to cut away energies that are not working for you. And when I'm speaking of energies, it's situations, relationships, and circumstances. You are inclined to be quite emotional and nostalgic, and Cancerians can hold on to things that have passed their sell-by date. Now, my dear Cancers, it's time to let your head rule your heart. The people around you who are always looking for you to be there for them. Cancer, can you do this for me? Cancer, can you give me this? Cancer, can you spend an hour on the phone with me? Cancer, can you collect me? Can you drop me off? Cancer, can you fetch me from the airport? All those people that want a lot from you will understand immediately, Cancer, as soon as you regain your power and in certain circumstances say no. The world will not come to an end, I promise you. It's a small word, but it is so strong. And of course, you can say it in a very kind way. You can just say, no, it's not possible for me to fetch you and take you shopping this week. Perhaps ask somebody else. No, I'm not able to do your work. This would be a great week where you take responsibility and really get on top of your workload. This is about you stepping into your Cancerian power. Now let us move on and see how to integrate this lesson, the practical or emotional action. Cancer, first and foremost, you need to realize that by you standing in your power and putting yourself first and saying no, the world is not going to come to an end. The people around you are not going to fall apart. They will make another plan, and it might surprise you how quickly they do so. You will learn very quickly how wonderful it is to look after yourself, to see to your needs first. You're going to feel like a different person. Whereas before, my dear Cancers, you could have been run quite ragged, worrying about everybody. How do they feel? Do they feel loved? Do they feel appreciated? The question is, how do you feel? Who's looking after you? It has to start with you. And when you start, my dear Cancers, the sun tells me it's going to be so rewarding for you to find out that you can look after yourself. You can put yourself first. You can say no, and everything will go on as normal. Actually, a very strong lesson ahead. Let's move on now and see how this lesson benefits your future, and we're looking at the long-term payoff. I love to see this for you, my dear Cancers, because what Eight of Cups tells me is that going forward, you're going to identify immediately where people might be overstepping and pushing their boundaries. You're going to identify immediately where you might be sacrificing yourself and your happiness for other people, and you're not going to allow it to happen. What I love to see here with Ace of Wands is that your perspective changes, and it doesn't affect anybody but you. You are now going to benefit from what happens this week. With the Ace of Wands coming in here, I see you now focusing on yourself, your life, on the areas you feel you want to concentrate on. You've got ideas, you've got plans, and there's no holding you back because you know you've got you and you will not let yourself down. Cancer, this wasn't random. You were meant to hear it at this time. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.